My first guest tonight, of course, is one of the stars of Friends, and starting Friday, he can be seen with Bruce Willis in The Whole 9 Yards. Let's take a look.
My wife is trying to have me killed.
Who told you?
A friend.
Anyone I know?
Oh, he's my next-door neighbor. And here's the funny part. He's a hitman, too. Ha, ha.
Really? What's his name?
Jimmy. Jimmy Tedeschi.
Jimmy the Tulip? Jimmy the Tulip lives next to you, and you know him? Oz, can you introduce me to him?
Jill. The man's a professional killer.
Oz, you don't understand. I've been wanting to meet this guy for years. Please, Oz, come on.
Please welcome Matthew Perry. Thank you for coming, for bringing the love.
Bringing the love, nice.
You know you've really made it in show business when they say, we're going to bring out Matthew Perry, but first, let's light a dog on fire. Thank you very much for that.
A whole new level of show business for you.
Yeah, but the dog is okay?
He's okay.
Okay, good.
Because I understand, well, I'm gonna get that you are a pet guy, right? You have...
Yeah, my mother, for Christmas last year, got me this great cat named Sammy. And actually, when this is on, it's going to be my mother's birthday, so happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't care about that at all.
But there's a cue card here that says, oh, great. I have to simulate human emotion.
I see.
I'm like, in real life, I'm like Spock.
Yeah.
You know?
It's really not her birthday either. So don't worry about it.
You did that for legal reasons.
I did that because the cue card said
Yeah.
she got me this great, beautiful Persian white cat with all the hair and everything. And, but you have to brush them constantly, or they get all matted up, you know. So it's this matted up cat, and
what, they collect like garbage from?
There's just things like, you know, tin cans on her and stuff like that. It's not right. So I sent her to the groomer, and she came back fully shaved. And it was like that cat from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
You know? And she's not the smartest cat anyway, so she couldn't really understand. Like, she's terrified of her own reflection. And here's another thing about cats that I want to know, and maybe you guys can help me out about this, but why do cats, if they're in the living room, go all of a sudden, I gotta be in the bedroom? What is that?
They hear things we can't hear.
People don't do that. Do you do that?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
You got a lot of help. A lot of help. You know what's funny is I don't, I've run into you a few times at NBC events, but mainly the way I keep up on your life is from the tabloids, because you're, fortunately or unfortunately, you're one of those guys that they just write about no matter what you do. They write about you all the time. That's got to be a very strange thing.
It is a strange thing, and then you just kind of learn not to read them. It's kind of like the bit that you did, like Buried in the Back Pages.
Right.
I mean, this actually happened to me where one of these, you know, dumb tabloids said on page 4 that I was marrying somebody that I had not met ever, you know. And in the exact same issue on page 6, it said I was gay.
Seriously?
So, yeah, seriously. So at that point, you just go, you know what? I'm not going to read these anymore, and, you know.
Did they match up? Would they hook you up with a guy when you're getting married? I mean, did they at least have an internal logic, or no?
No, there was no logic at all.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, obviously the editor made some mistake, you know.
Right.
I'm marrying some girl I've never met, and I'm gay.
Right. And they're just going to take that quote out of context.
Exactly.
You know, you realize that right now it's going to be the Star or something's going to write Matt Perry to Conan. I married someone I never met, and I'm gay. Help me! Get me out of this mess.
So yeah, it's basically my fault, isn't it?
It is your fault.
That these things are happening. Yeah.
Now I understand that this is kind of interesting. This movie's coming out, The Whole 9 Yards.
Yeah.
You and Bruce Willis, big movie, and that you wanted to check out the crowd response. So I'm told that you went to just like a regular. They had like one of those special preview screenings with a normal audience.
Yeah, they had a little sneak preview thing on Saturday night, and I was wondering, you know, because it's a comedy, you know, and I was wondering, you know, if people were going to show up and if people were going to laugh and all that stuff. And so I kind of put a baseball cap on and I snuck in, and it was a little bit embarrassing because at one point I did something on screen and I was the only one laughing the whole time.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, look at me! Look at me!
And your hat said, I'm Matthew Perry, and had an arrow going down.
And I was playing the Friends theme song and a little tape recorder.
Did anyone see you? Because I think that would be that would be a weird moment if you heard one person laughing in the theater and it was you.
Yeah, just
laughing at yourself.
Matthew Perry has no life. Just on a Saturday night, just going and cracking up at himself. Yeah.
Another item for the tabloids.
There you go. I was there with my gay girlfriend.
It doesn't quite work. Well, we got to work on it.
We'll figure it out. I'll come back next time.
You do this movie with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
He's a guy I've never met. What's it like do you hang out with this guy, or did you just work with him?
Well, I actually do hang out with him. He's a really good guy, and it was neat actually because he hasn't done a comedy basically since Moonlighting. So he was having a lot of fun. And the thing about Bruce is I
call him B.
Yeah. The thing about is that he literally is the persona that you would think he is. He's like the coolest guy on the face of the planet. And you can walk up to him honestly and just go, "Your house is on fire." And he'd be like, "Yeah, it's all right."
Well,
don't worry about it. Armageddon made $600 million. I'm very famous.
A famous guy that says, "I'm very famous."
Oh, yeah,
I like that.
all the time.
How are you? Very famous.
Yeah.
Nice to see
How
you.
are you? But he has that persona about him, you know, but he's a really great guy, and it was fun to just watch him having fun, coming up with funny stuff on the set, because he hasn't done it in a long time. You
Right.
know? He spent the last couple of years going like, you know, that kind of thing, you know?
So this is a nice change of pace for the man.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun together, and it was a nice working atmosphere. And Jonathan Lynn, the director, directed My Cousin Vinny and some other movies. We just kind of had a really open atmosphere on the set.
So you could have fun, enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of having fun, I know that you have a good time doing Friends. It's
The Friendship Show.
The Friendship Show.
Yeah.
Is this a show that's going to continue? You always hear these rumors that whenever a show is successful for a long time, people think, okay, are they going to break up soon?
I'm the only one that's coming back.
Which will slightly alter the show.
Well, they have to call it Friend.
It's you and you like yourself.
Yeah.
It's a nice show.
Just me all by myself dancing around in a fountain.
That could look very, very sad.
Yeah.
Squash those rumors.
Yeah.
There you go.
He couldn't possibly be gay. All right. Now, well, the movie's The Whole Nine Yards. It opens this Friday.
Opens this Friday, February 18th. Yeah.
All right. Well,
very excited about it.
Best of luck with that. And Matthew, thanks so much for coming by.
Always
Great
a pleasure.
having you
Always
here.
a pleasure.
Matthew Perry, everybody.